There it is.
Welcome, everybody, to the one, the only, the Sammys and Beer podcast, live here on this Thanksgiving Eve. We appreciate you all so much. So much. We're thankful for each and every one of you out there listening online, on the line.
On the line?
On the line.
To us and right before the best holiday on the planet.
You know, I was thinking about it. It's probably the least hated holiday across the planet.
Well, maybe.
I mean, it seems like now everybody's got a reason to hate a holiday of some kind. Like, I didn't know that it was possible that people hated 4th of July, and now people are like, oh, we can't celebrate the 4th of July. It has to be Juneteenth, or whatever that is.
Well, I mean, pilgrims and, like, massacres.
Yeah, there's just not enough Native Americans to throw enough of a fuss about it.
They do be throwing a fuss. I'm on that side of TikTok now. They be throwing a big fuss all the time. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
About Thanksgiving?
Just about things in general, I've come to find out.
Yeah.
That's like, why don't we see Native American cuisine in, like, you know, restaurants and stuff? It's like, I don't know, because no one wants to fucking eat it.
Well, that's bullshit. I get Indian tacos as much as I possibly can.
What the fuck's an Indian taco?
An Indian taco?
Yeah.
It's like a fried flatbread, and then you put taco on top of it.
Sounds awesome.
It's fucking delicious.
Well, yeah, I've been seeing, like, what's up, Colonizer is one of the ladies' like go-to intros, and I'm like, oh fuck, homie, I was here a long time.
Yeah. Like, technically, you could say you've been here longer than her if she's younger than you.
Probably. But anyway, my ancestry is indigenous, mostly indigenous. Just Mexican indigenous.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting with shark teeth and shit.
I don't know, but then, like, part of me is like, well, at what point does somebody not become a colonizer then? Like, are they a colonizer then for the rest of their life, even though they had nothing to do with it? Like, they were just born somewhere?
Exactly. It's a whole thing. It's people being mad for the sake of being mad, I think. Or
pretty much. Because, I mean, that's just such a losing fight.
Yeah, you look like an asshole. Look, Yellowstone made them out to be the bad guys, so they're the bad guys to me forever.
Because of Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
No other movie in history had done that?
No, Yellowstone was actually, I'd say, the first to do it. You know, they really started the genre of cowboys versus Indians.
They probably did. I'm pretty sure it's just Kevin Costner that has done it.
That's probably actually really fair, now that I think about it. I don't know.
He makes a lot of movies about fighting the natives.
And Letterkenny let me know Indians are kind of assholes.
Letterkenny. That's
a good show.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But okay, let's push. Let's press. My shot's getting warm.
All right, go ahead then.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I think it's fair for me to do this one, even though it's a bit of a cop-out. But it is my favorite, so my shot goes to Thanksgiving in general. Cheers to the holiday. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Celebrate. Eat some fucking turkey. Or whatever you eat, because I've come to find out people eat a lot of different shit for Thanksgiving. And I'm totally cool with it, because, I mean, food. Just fucking eat. Get drunk. If you're in college, meet with your ex from high school. Get a free blowjob. It happens thousands of men every year. Do it. It's worth it. Have a good Thanksgiving. It is the start of college kids getting back with their exes from high school. Realizing that's a fucking horrible idea.
My shot's going to go out to what used to be my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving Eve, where everybody's back in town for the holidays from college. You're all of legal drinking age now, and everybody goes out to the bar because nobody's got anything to do tomorrow except sit around, watch football, and eat food.
Good food.
Here's to Thanksgiving Eve, the hero we all needed. Cheers.
Cheers. I do. I love me some Thanksgiving.
I also just took a shot of Blanton's.
I saw that. Which horse do you got?
The same one I had the first time I showed it to you. I just haven't drank much of it.
So if you look, I got mine up here. And he's different.
Oh, yeah. Yours is racing. Mine is trotting.
There's 6, I think. And then if you send all of them in to Blanton's, like the distillery, they'll put it on a carousel for you that they'll fit in, and they'll send it back.
Oh. So if you spend $1,000, we'll give you a fucking carousel.
It's not, the Blanton's wasn't made to be super expensive.
Then why is it?
Because John Wick.
Oh.
It's the whiskey he drank, and then there was a fire where they lost a bunch of barrels, so then that popularity mixed with scarcity turned it from a 50, 60 bottle whiskey, which taste-wise, that's what it is. Let's be honest. Everyone talks all big about it, but it's honestly like a $50 bottle of whiskey, taste-wise.
Yeah.
It's really smoky.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to burn.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. Yeah.
It's not $100 to $200 worth it, or more for sometimes. Sometimes they charge you more. But yeah, that was the gimmick beforehand, and now it's just super popular.
I didn't know John Wick drank it. Mm-hmm. I don't pay that close attention to fucking details like apparently everybody else does.
No, I was just really into whiskey, trying to figure out what was like the best to see if it was actually the best. I like Blanton's. I will not spend more than $80 on a bottle of Blanton's, and that would be to give it as a gift because it means a lot more to people that I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only bourbons that I think are worth the price point is Eagle's Rare. Fucking scrumptious if you ever get your hands on it. It's hard to find like Blanton's. Eagle's Rare. Buffalo Trace, nice and hard, but again, at the MSRP, not at the upsell charge, like at $30-$40. You know, then it's worth it. And then my favorite is Angel's Envy. And I fully believe that's worth the price point. I think it's just the bee's knees. It is my favorite.
I tried that one. It wasn't it.
Yeah, a lot of people really don't like it, but that's the whole thing about, you know, finding your preferences, finding the stuff that you really like.
I still think Crown is probably one of the best whiskeys out there.
You and my father both. I mean, it's pretty good.
It's a nice, sweet, mellow whiskey. It's going to get you shitty. It's not going to burn too much. And it's a high enough upscale to where it's not going to make you like extremely hungover like a super cheap whiskey will that, you know, you drink a night of Black Velvet and you're going to have fucking, before you even are done, your gut's going to be rotten.
You're going to see monsters.
So.
No, I like Crown. Have you seen the Golden Crown?
I've seen them all.
The Golden Crown apple. It's like the golden apple.
Yep.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
There's Crown Caramel. There's they make a
peach.
Peach was good.
Oh, put it in some lemonade. That did it.
Make a Moscow Mule with it. Crown Peach and ginger beer.
Oh, I could fuck with that.
That's real tasty.
It does sound real tasty. That shot of Crown was probably the first liquor I've had in, besides like the pickle shots, which were at 20%, I think. So it's more.
Yeah.
I think that's the first liquor I've had in quite a long time, actually.
Yeah.
I just haven't been drinking liquor. But, you know, it is what it is.
Know thyself.
I'm trying. All right.
As Bert would say, don't do it. Don't quit.
I want to enjoy sunset with a cocktail.
Yeah.
That's a little extreme. As I've
I think it was a fucking gimmick. I think he is just starting to fade, and he's trying to throw anything he can to try and
that
reclaim.
Whole speech has been out for years. That's not a new thing
he
said. Yeah, that's been out for a long time.
Gotcha.
That's just I honestly think that's just who he is.
I don't know. I think it's just a fucking character that he plays.
I think
It's
he
kind of
plays
like
it
Larry
well.
the Cable Guy.
I think he
Oh,
plays it
for
well
sure.
throughout, but he'll be dead by like 70, and then we'll forget him.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I like drinking. I don't like drinking as much as I used to.
There's a time and a place for it.
It's for me like the gains versus the rewards has officially evened out. The hangovers are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like if
And
I
you
do
just
this-
learn to moderate it, and you don't have to go out and get annihilated. You can drink mixed drinks. Once you learn to balance.
Mhm.
Some people can. I can. I can drink mixed drinks, and I get a good buzz, and then it's like, all right, that's time for bed. I'm halfway there.
I'm trying
know?
to get there. The only relationship I have with alcohol is to chug it.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's not made to be chugged.
No, it's not. Which we're getting there slowly. I have this. I've had a case of Trulies in my little fridge for a week and a half. I'll just grab one, crack one, drink it, hang out, then throw in a soda because I like to keep drinking, but I don't need more alcohol. Throw in a soda, it's
Yeah.
nice and fizzy, nice and cold, does the job. Then I'll drink another Truly. Like it's perfect.
See, I'd rather drink, like, if I get home from work, like, everybody's like, oh, go home, have a couple beers. I get home and I'm like, I want a fucking ice cold Pepsi.
Oh, absolutely. A cold soda in general,
Mm-hmm.
that is it. Or especially like from Sonic.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that they do good.
Yeah.
Their food
soda.
has just gotten fucking horrible.
No, they still do good mozzarella sticks.
You mean they make the deep fried ones like everybody else?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Sonic should not be like a place you go to get dinner. It should be a place you go to get snacks.
Yeah. We used to eat supper there every so often, and I don't know, it used to not be that bad. And the last 3 or 4 times we've gone there, it's just been garbage.
Same for Burger King for me.
Oh, yeah, Burger King's gone.
I don't know. Like the only real good fast food chains right now are McDonald's and Chick-fil-A for me. Like
Culver's.
fast food. Oh yeah, well we don't have Culver's. We have Freddy's though. That's pretty good.
Freddy's is okay, their fries suck.
Their fries do fucking suck. We have we have one Culver's on the other end of San Antonio. It's just
Okay.
a random fucking Culver's on a street. It's just there.
Yeah, Culver's is probably my go-to, and I do really enjoy Chick-fil-A, although they've been fucking pissing me off because they brought out that honey pimento chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
2 separate times I went there, and they didn't fucking have it.
No, I mean it's popular. Chick-fil-A. Something new? Come on.
Well, it still pisses me off that they're out of it.
Chick-fil-A always hits for fast food. I'm talking, and I would almost not classify Chick-fil-A as fast food,
Oh, they're 100% fast food.
but it's just so.
They're super smart about it, though. Like, only making, like, the only thing you have to have people frying is chicken sandwiches or grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Like, not having, like, you go to McDonald's and you can get a chicken sandwich, you can get a hamburger, you can get chicken nuggets. There's so many different options that it takes so much more people and more time.
Yeah. You're right. They just do the one thing, just like Cane's. Cane's doesn't even fucking break
Yeah.
the mold with patties. It's just chicken strips.
No. Yeah. Although their cane sauce fucking sucks. Everybody's just like, oh, this is so good. It fucking sucks.
I've never liked any kind of. I don't even like Chick-fil-A sauce.
I like Chick-fil-A sauce. I just don't like the calories that go with it, which I think we've talked about.
Yeah, it's like 1,000,000 calories per.
It's like 240 calories for a tablespoon of Chick-fil-A sauce.
Jesus Christ. Why?
It's fucking crazy high.
That makes sense. I like a burger sauce if it's really vinegary, and if it's not, I don't like a burger sauce.
Yeah.
Except for the mac sauce, that's different. I don't know why, but for me, that's way different.
Yeah.
And then of course you have like your non-fast foods, like your fucking sandwich shops, because I don't consider like Jersey Mike's fast food.
Okay.
That's like a step below sit down, but a step above fast food for me.
Yeah. They're definitely not fast if you get a hot sandwich.
Oh, that's not their specialty though. That's not their thing.
Yeah.
Stop getting hot sandwiches at Jersey Mike's. You're weird.
Why they offer them then? If I want a fucking Philly cheesesteak, I'm gonna get a fucking Philly cheesesteak.
I'm from Jersey Mike's.
Why not?
Charlie's. Great Phillies.
The only one we have of those is in the mall, and I don't want to go to the mall to get a Philly cheesesteak.
That's fair. We actually have a Philly place that's been open for like 1,000,000 years by Randolph, one of the Air Force bases, and it's called Use Guys. And that is some fuck. It's probably the best Philly I've ever had. Cheese
Nice.
whiz and all. But yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. I've been fucking moving and shaking all day. Turkeys are prepped. Smoker's gonna get started at 3 a.m.
Turkeys are prepped. You're not fucking brining them bitches?
Well, they brined it already. Now they're doing it like they're drying up and firming up in the fridge with the butter and underneath the skin.
Gotcha.
So that like soaks in. And I made like a compound butter, parsley, garlic, salt, pepper, the whole shebang. 4 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So my fucking turkey's gonna be just dripping. Hopefully.
Nice.
With lemon and orange zest. Found that out.
You got to do the citrus to help keep the meat.
That's what I keep saying.
Good.
My family doesn't believe me, but they'll see. Huge fucking weekend ahead of us. Sister's getting married. Gonna stay in a haunted hotel.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be. I'm bringing the GoPro. Maybe I'll catch a ghosty. You know who the most famous ghost in the Menger Hotel is?
Nope.
Teddy D. Roosevelt.
Mm.
Hoping to see old Teddy himself at the bar.
I don't think it's going to happen because ghosts aren't real.
Mm. Well, I'm going to go have a drink with the president, and you have fun doing nothing. Sorry. So I know I don't know if I talked about it here, but I wanted to get my sister a really nice wedding present. And that was going to be like a guided ghost adventure overnight trip.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know I sent you the link to it, which by the way, they do it all across the United States. It's fucking really cool. You pay a flat rate. They feed you. They house you at the haunted site, and they take you through like a guided ghost tour. They tell you the history of the building. Like it's interesting, right? It's something to do. It's cool, especially if you're into it. It's really cool. By the time, because the reservations are so far out, by the time that would happen, she'd be ready to pop. So couldn't do that. So I spent an absurd amount of money on a fucking pumpkin-shaped Dutch oven. It might be the lamest thing I've ever spent my money on, but it's what you wanted, so.
I don't know. You do have Dragonite beside you in a plush form, so.
I love him.
You just said that was the lamest thing you've ever spent money on, and
Yeah,
I would disagree.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Keep your hobbies. Oh, and then I'm starting the official. Not the official. I'm starting a tradition with my nephews. Friday. That was inspired by you, so thank you.
Mm.
I ordered some Pokemon card packs from eBay that are a little more expensive. They're like $8 a pop. I guess I don't know why they're $8 a pop. I'll be honest with you. I didn't research it enough. But we're going to open them, and I bought some like protective sleeves and a binder, and we're going to scan them. And if anything, you know what I mean? Like just,
Yeah.
we're going to make a time.
You're going to start collecting Pokemon cards.
With they're going to be their cards.
Why?
Just cause. There's something for them.
Why can't you have cards too?
I guess I could. But I don't know. If I make any money, because I know the process now to get them graded, I want to be able to get them graded, and if I sell them, use that money to buy them more cards to keep it flowing.
Yeah. You create little monsters, and then they'll switch into sports cards and
Yeah.
make you go to sporting events with you and sell their slabs. And
Is that something they do?
oh yeah,
I didn't even know that.
oh yeah, they do like card conventions where kids will go around and, well, I mean, even adults have tables that they set up and they sell their Pokemon cards, and oh yeah, that stuff's huge.
I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad hobby to get into.
Yeah.
Um,
One of my kids' friends' dad, who I've gotten to know really well, he's big into it, and he actually runs the Pokemon League around here. But he's huge into sporting cards.
I mean, that makes sense. Pokemon's a gateway drug.
Yeah, like he'll send me pictures of like all the Caitlin Clark cards that he's gotten now, and like he just sent me a text yesterday or today that Target's having like 30% off Pokemon cards on Black Friday. Oh. And so yeah, he's all in.
I mean, if it's a cool hobby, you could make money on it. Not typically, but it's possible.
You're drawing a lottery ticket when you buy Pokemon cards.
Yes.
But then it's funny to listen to him. Like he knows, he's learned enough about it. And he said him and his brother run these tournaments at different like card stores around here. And he said his brother texted him and some kid was playing with two $500 each Pikachu cards in a tournament. The kid's like, yeah, I just pulled him.
Oh,
and he's like,
he didn't even know.
Probably not. Like, I was just like, yeah, well, I hope his parents didn't go out and spend $1,000 on two fucking Pokemon cards for him.
Oh, I doubt that.
But yeah, I mean, raw card was worth $500.
Oh, damn! So not even graded.
Yeah, ungraded raw card, $500.
Damn, that's fun. See, but that's cool, right?
But it's cool. But then the part of me, the skeptical, like why I have a hard time with collecting and doing that kind of stuff is I'm like, who is going to pay you $500 for that?
Jake Paul.
He can only buy so many things.
Do you know how much he spent on the Pikachu card?
Yeah, he spent a ton of money. But you've got to, like, value of things is only if you can find somebody to buy them.
Well, that's just like the antique market right now.
That's any market at any given time.
True. I'm just saying right now, have you seen the antique market crashed?
Old people all have died and they don't want to buy anymore.
The baby boomers are dying and they all invested in antiques in their 30s and 40s, took really good care of them, and they're all dying expecting that after they die, this is like an heirloom that they can pass down that's worth a lot of money to their, that's just the whole theory behind antiques. And
I've got a 500 collection of Beanie Babies and they're going to be worth millions someday.
Nobody wants them now,
Yeah.
But as a caveat to that, these pieces of like furniture are made from like hardwood or, like from really good stuff. You clean them up, like they look amazing. So now's the time to like, if you want furniture that's going to last you fucking 50 years.
There's a bunch of fucking hippies out there fucking buying it and painting it fucking yellow and reselling it on fucking Facebook Marketplace for $300.
Yeah. Now's the time.
Okay.
Or like, my girlfriend's mom is really into collecting uranium glass or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Where it's like the glow, but she's been doing it for decades. She brings a little light to the.
Yeah, it's just a black light.
I mean, she's shown me in their cabinet, and she shines the light, and they're all just glowing green, and I'm like, that's cool. Because it is, like, at the end of the day, she doesn't spend a bunch of money on it. She gets a fucking bowl for $5.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's cool. It's a conversation piece. Like, it's interesting.
So, relating our two conversations that we've had so far together with Thanksgiving and thrift storing.
Okay.
I saw a video that said, don't worry about buying the shitty tins to take places. Go to a thrift store, buy a plate there, and then you can just leave it wherever you want.
Oh, that's really
How
smart.
do you feel about, though, like, if somebody brings in a plate and they're like, oh, yeah, I bought that at Goodwill?
I don't care. It's a plate.
No? You don't care at all?
No. Should I?
Like, what if it came from fucking one of those hoarder houses?
I mean, as long as they cleaned it, like.
I don't know. Is there some part of you that, like, if this sat in a pile of rat shit for fucking 4 years, as long as they clean it, you're good with it?
With bleach. Now,
Nobody's cleaning shit with bleach.
I clean shit with bleach all the time.
No, you don't.
I do.
That's fucking weird.
So we actually, it's a little story, but it's just my mom and I, and we don't have a lot of dishes, so we'll put them in the dishwasher and run it after a few days. Well, come to find out, like, oh fuck, mold's growing now, right? So because it's humid in there, and we haven't washed it, and like in the dishwasher, they're rinsed off, but like certain things are growing mold. So the only way to get rid of stuff like that is with bleach. And my mom has instilled for me from a very young age to use bleach appropriately, per the capfuls or per the cups, diluted in water. But I use bleach all the time. My hands smell like bleach right now because I just washed the tub, like I scrubbed the tub.
We're a non-chemical family. My wife does not believe in that kind of stuff.
Fuck that. I love bleach.
I'm just saying.
Apocalypse, I want a fucking truck full of bleach. Like
Didn't you also at one point try to tell us that you should bleach water to make it drinking water?
You can still bleach water to make it drinking water. Absolutely. Let me pull up the ratio right now. Excuse me 1 second. It tastes like ass, but I've done it. Drinking. For 1 gallon, it is 8 drops of 6% bleach. Mm-hmm. U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.gov. The EPA. It's something we're trained in because it's such a small amount of fluid.
I hate to tell you this. I would believe it more if it came off of Wikipedia than coming off the fucking government's website.
Sorry. That's what we were trained at SEER.
There is nothing that the government is going to tell me about the food or medicines that I should take that I will ever believe.
So, Navy region Hawaii, when they had to bleach their water, 2 drops of regular Clorox bleach per quart of water. It's just.
I'd rather just fucking boil it.
I mean, that's better for you, absolutely. But what if you can't, or you don't have time to, or you're running and you just need water? And there's a whole lot of scenarios where bleach is the hands down best chemical you can carry with you. Get into a fight, get a squirt bottle, pocket bleach, right in their eyes. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Just kidding, not for that. But like, it's a good chemical, and it's a chemical I really like. If I smell bleach, I feel better because I know things are clean. So yes, I do bleach things. If I buy something second,
I think there's a name for what you have.
What?
I believe they call it OCD.
Definitely not OCD. You've seen the way I keep my shit. I'm not organized at all. OCD doesn't have to mean organized. OCD does not mean organized. Do I like things clean? Kind of. I prefer it, but I'm also not afraid to eat food off the floor. Like, I'm not afraid of germs.
The reason you're not afraid to eat it off the floor is because you know that you've cleaned it within the last 24 hours.
What's the dirtiest part in a hospital?
The dirtiest part?
Yeah, the dirtiest.
The floor?
No. The floors get cleaned a lot. Constantly. The counters get cleaned. Right?
Door handles, walls.
Those get cleaned. Oh, not the walls. It's the walls. The walls never get clean, ever, in a hospital.
Huh?
Never touch a wall in a hospital.
There's nothing clean at a hospital.
No, I could tell you right now, we clean.
I guarantee you clean. That doesn't mean that there's anything that is clean.
You know what I clean with?
Please tell me.
Bleach.
No. You don't work at a hospital.
Not anymore. I don't think I ever will again. That was ass. People fucking suck.
That's because they're dirty places.
I mean, they are.
That's why it's ass.
But also, like, my threshold for things that gross me out is super low or high, whichever one. Like, I've reversed fecal impactions, shoved tubes down people's urethras, male and female. Like, had my
catheter, buddy.
Had my hand,
can you use the terminology?
Had my hand in a man's chest for a heart massage. Like, I'm not typically pretty grossed out by things. Not anymore. Desensitized. Although I will say, so working EMS, we would like respond to a call, do like a stroke alert or a heart attack, treat them, save their life, take them to the hospital, blah blah blah. Like a couple days later, like the family members would be like, "Oh my god, we made you some cookies, well, we made you this, we made you that," and like I had to go in their house to get that patient out, and I'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much." Close the door, throw it immediately into the trash.
Yeah.
Fucking, there's some people's houses are disgusting.
Mm-hmm. I love seeing people's cars that are super fucking dirty.
Mine get pretty messy. I'll tell you what. But every Sunday I clean it. Completely clean
sounds
it
sounds like an OCD type thing.
It's because when I was in my freshman year of college, I left a Tupperware of spaghetti underneath the seat for like 3 weeks. And I opened it, and
why?
Because I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And yeah, that was.
I would just throw that Tupperware straight in the garbage.
I did after I closed it. So that was a Sunday, and ever since then, I clean my car every Sunday. It's just punishment, self-inflicted punishment for being a fucking disgusting human being.
I just take care of the stuff when it's in my car at all times.
I should do that, and I know I should, but I just don't.
Like I don't leave my kids in my car either.
I don't think I do that. I haven't left my dog yet, so I've got good track record so far. I haven't left my nephews, so. But yeah, I don't know. I like things to be clean, but I'm not like that Goodwill thing is a fucking amazing idea.
Kind of like you said, how you throw stuff away because you've seen how people's houses are. That's how I feel about the dishes that would come out of people's houses.
That makes sense then. I could see how that correlates. I just have more faith that people cleaned the dishes before they brought them.
I actually find that really strange. Like, let me ask you this. When you recycle something, like let's say you have a jar of spaghetti sauce. You guys recycle glass down there?
Yes.
Are you going to clean out that jar of spaghetti sauce before you recycle it?
I'm gonna rinse it out.
Like how? Like, are you going to run it through the dishwasher?
No.
Are you going to rinse it just to get? Are you going to take all the chunks out?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Run the water through it until it's clear, and then throw it in the recycle bin.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm like, it's getting recycled. Fucking toss it.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know. It feels weird to throw like trash in the recycle bin.
But it's not trash. It's glass, so it's recycled.
I guess so. I mean, they have to do something with it, so it gets clean in the process. I don't know. I rinse it out. I don't rinse out my like soda cans and stuff though.
Yeah. Do you smash your soda cans?
I'll like squish them, but I won't like put them on the ground and smash them.
Did you ever smash soda cans as a kid?
Yeah, I definitely did, and I've cut my hands a couple times, so that might be why.
Cut your hands?
Yeah, like you squeeze it and you do it wrong, and it fucking gets all.
Why would you
jaggedy.
squeeze it? You just set them on the ground and stomp on them.
Well, yeah, but you're getting older, and you're like, oh, you see your uncle do it once. He does it with his hands, and you're like, oh, I could do that, and you fucking cut your hand, and you're like, well, that sucks. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't definitely do that. But oh yeah, we used to have fucking smash cans all the time. Save the aluminum and go turn it in for $13.
We wouldn't save the aluminum. We would post them up on the fence post and shoot them with BB guns, though.
That's smart.
And fill them up with water, so free target practice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We live such different lives, Matt.
We do. We do.
Such different childhoods we had. And that's okay.
Very different. It's a weird thing to fucking say.
I'm a weird guy. I'm excited for this. I'm going to tell you why I'm excited. I don't know if you've had the Buzzballs yet.
Nope.
Typically, they're ass. They get the job done, for sure. But there's just something about the flavor that's not there. Apparently.
See, we have different definitions of what the job is, though. Like, you think the job is to get you fucked up. I think the job is to taste good.
Junior,
I can get anything to get me fucked up. I want something that's going to taste good.
Junior swears by this flavor. It's blue, looks nice. So
Is Junior going to be at your house tomorrow?
he is. Oh,
Is he going to bring his female companion and or their child?
he is.
Hmm.
The female companion, not the child.
Oh,
He actually started a new job. No, he starts in a few weeks. He is a behavioral therapist for kids with special needs.
that sounds like a tough job.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. But kudos to him.
Yeah.
That's actually really
My so you know that I help with my aunt,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't sure what my brother was doing for Thanksgiving, so I was like, I invited him, my brother, and then I was like, well, we'll have people here because I don't want her alone on Thanksgiving.
fair.
So I called and invited her. Yeah, okay. And actually, let's play a little game. So my aunt lives on her own,
Mm-hmm.
and I invited her over for Thanksgiving. She goes, "Oh yeah, that'd be great." She goes, she said, "Well, is there anything I can bring?" And I said, "Well, you can bring whatever you want." What do you think my aunt is bringing for Thanksgiving?
A turkey.
No.
Rum.
Nope.
A single liter of cola? I don't know. That was my third
Nope.
guess.
It's food.
Potato salad?
Kind of. No.
Kind of food. Candy?
No.
Hmm.
That wouldn't surprise me though.
What is she bringing?
She said she would bring the olives.
That's a condiment. What the fuck do you eat for Thanksgiving that requires olives?
I think she just wants to eat raw olives.
Okay.
That wasn't the caveat on it. So last Wednesday, we took her, on every Wednesday, we take her to she gets to go to a store that she wants to, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and she gets stuff for her crafting and stuff. Which is cool. We do that. I do one Wednesday, my brother does the next. And then during the winter months, we'll take her to get her groceries so she doesn't have to walk because it's, cold and snowy.
Yeah.
We told her in the summer she needs to because she also needs to get out and get exercise.
That's good. And she won't get too much stuff at that point, too, because she's got to carry it back.
So tonight I get a phone call and she's like, "Hey, could you come and take me to Hy-Vee so I can get olives to bring to your house tomorrow?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, it was kind of cold today, so I didn't feel like walking to the grocery store. So I was wondering if you could just give me a ride over there so I can get olives."
So then you got to take her
Like,
to get a thing
I'm like, well,
you don't need.
I'm like, we're about to eat supper, so let me call you back. I talked to my wife and I called her back and I'm like, I talked to my wife and we've actually got a jar of black olives. So you probably are good on bringing those.
What'd she say?
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope you have olives.
Well, we do. We buy like the 12 pack of black olives from Costco because my wife and kid enjoy black olives.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fuck do you use olives for that much? But all right.
I don't use them at all. I don't eat them at all. But they like to eat them on tacos.
I mean, it's a condiment. If that's what they like, that's what they like.
Yeah. But I was like, so you want me to come pick you up to take you to the grocery store that you go to every week on the night before Thanksgiving? I'm like, that's not happening. Like, no.
For a future, how good is she with her arts and crafts?
Define good.
Above a fifth grader would be good. So,
I mean,
a good idea that you could instill, especially to make her feel special, is tell her that you would like for her to do the centerpiece for the dinner table.
okay.
It's low impact for you. You know, she doesn't bring food that you don't want. It incorporates.
I couldn't believe like she makes supper for herself every night. You know, I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's air fry or convection oven, something like that. She makes eggs. So I thought she would offer something more than just a jar of olives.
Even if it's box mac and cheese in a tin.
Yeah. I was not expecting the black olives.
Well, I think you should talk to her about a centerpiece for Christmas.
Yeah.
She works on it early. It's her.
She is going to be making handmade. I think my kids are getting some scarves this year.
Oh, even better.
So
you can get her the expensive skeins if you want to be a good nephew.
Skeins?
That's what they call like for knitting or crocheting or whatever.
She doesn't do that.
Oh.
She's very bad at it.
Oh, never mind.
Like my sister actually crochets and is like, she ties knots is what she does.
Okay.
But she enjoys it, so more power
that's
to
what
her.
I'm saying. Fuck it. Like give her a job. That's her job every year. And then congratulate her when make a big deal of it when she gets there and like, oh my God, it's so great. And then there you go. Now she
the part is we go to Texas every other year.
That's true. But it could be something that she does just in general with your family. Because I assume she's not gonna be alone ever.
I hope not.
Exactly. So it's just something that will kill time for her and give her purpose and make her feel special.
Yeah. See, the thing with doing stuff like that is then I would probably have to take her to get stuff for this. So
it could be cool. She gets really good at it and she makes like a 4th of July one for you with sparklers included, I do my best. I like to think I come up with great ideas.
Bet you do.
Do you want to know my controversial take on Thanksgiving?
Sure.
The best part of the meal, besides the stuffing, because the stuffing is A1 number one, always, is if someone brings ham.
I can see that.
I will eat a quarter portion of turkey to eat 3/4 portions of ham. Like, I have always loved ham, and I will always love ham, and I will fuck that ham up. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Ham's delicious. I agree with you.
Is your screen looking weird?
It was. It's better now, though.
Oh, it's most definitely not, but that's fine. It's just on my end, I guess.
No, it was really fuzzy on my end, and now it's cleared up finally.
I'll take a little video of it. I think the ghosts are trying to get in contact with me.
Probably. No, I would disagree with you that. I mean, ham is good. Oh, you're.
I'm trying to fix your screen by my screen.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That worked. Ham is the best, but that's just a personal preference. I've always preferred ham to turkey.
Well, yeah, turkey is really a garbage meat. Let's be honest here.
It kind of is.
But the reason that we have turkey on Thanksgiving is because it's a meat that feeds a lot of people.
Oh, I never thought.
And it's something that's not your traditional. It's something that's different and special and unique. It's not pork chops. It's not steaks, things that people ate on the regular. It was something big, unique that everybody could enjoy.
Yeah, well, okay. So now that I've been getting healthier, I do eat turkey a lot more. But before then, I only ate turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's definitely a healthier meat, but it's not good though. It's not. Especially now that there's a bunch of fucking semen in it.
Yeah, all the cum turkeys, the butterballs.
Yeah,
it gets cooked out. It's fine.
Cooked, bleached. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna bleach my turkeys. But Yeah,
I
I
mean, yeah,
suppose.
there are definitely better foods that we could have on Thanksgiving,
But
but
that's not affordable because turkey is
exactly,
cheap. Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, it is cheap. Have you seen that Dollar General lady and all the like positive publicity she's gotten?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of things.
So I've
I
been
saw
following
one.
her for a while.
Seems about normal for you.
I just, in all honesty, I really enjoy Dollar General. Get you some Mountain Thunder, yeah. But I think what she's doing is really cool. She would set a budget for like $30 a week to feed herself at Dollar General. You know, and it's really fucking cool the things that she comes up with to just do that, and they're like decent meals. You know,
Yep.
I don't know.
Just goes to show you that everybody bitching that they don't have enough money, they can't afford groceries. They're fucking lying. They can. They just choose not to.
Well, I just don't think they know at that point. You know, but I think it's really cool that she started doing that.
Yeah,
because I've even
it's good for
tried
people.
a couple of her meals. I got over my thing for canned chicken because like I never wanted to eat canned chicken. I thought it was gross. I thought it was disgusting. Got over it. Tried it. It's good.
It's not great. I mean, but it's just if you really think about it, like canned food, as long as they're not throwing too much sodium in it, is actually like one of the oldest ways of preserving foods that they had. Obviously, salting meat and salting fish, but then you're getting a ton of sodium there.
Yep.
But the canning process is a good process.
So, all my stomach issues in general, I never have an issue when I eat something out of a can. Totally fine. Even if it's fucking ravioli. Like, I'm fine.
Interesting.
My grandma, to this day, had never made us a pot of chicken noodle soup when we were sick. Like, that's just not something she did. Instead, she'd either make us caldo, which is like a chicken stew, or more often, she would just heat us up a bowl of Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, everybody has Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
It's fucking delicious.
It is.
Especially when you're sick. When they came out with the soup at hands in the early 2000s, I had that for breakfast every day for years.
The what?
The soups with the mug, like you just throw in the microwave, and you could just drink it like it's I had that for
a soup in your hand.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go buy some more. Actually, that sounds fucking delicious.
We had to get a bunch for my oldest son with his having some tummy issues, and so I had to be on a clear diet. He's had plenty of fucking chicken noodle soup in the last week.
Oh, that poor kid.
Funniest part is he eats the healthiest out of everybody in the house.
Maybe he has worms.
You've said that about 8 times in the last 2 days.
Seen a lot about worms recently.
I guess.
It's it's super common, especially with kids. It's not. It wouldn't even be his fault. It's just how it is.
I wasn't gonna blame him for him, even if it was.
How dare you have worms?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's like a stigma between like getting parasites. It's like, oh, you're a dirty, messy person. I'm like, no, it happens. Especially if you eat sushi.
Yeah. He does enjoy sushi.
That boy. That's super cool. I would not have touched sushi as an 8-year-old.
I didn't touch sushi as a 20-year-old.
It's fair too. No, I did as a teenager, but it was peer pressure. I do have something interesting to talk about. So, growing up in the Midwest, as I'm sure you did too, I met a lot of incredibly religious people growing up. That was a pretty consistent thing that happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking back now, through social media, whatever, and looking at them all now, I can count maybe on one hand between like the dozens of people I knew that were incredibly religious that are still religious to this day. And I think that's super weird.
Not necessarily.
I don't know.
It's easy. It's easy when you're a kid to be able to put time and effort into that kind of stuff
Because
because you don't have anything else.
it's safe, which is awesome.
Well, it's safe, but it's also like it's just you don't. You're not at a job 40 hours a week, and then you've got to go take kids here and go do this. Like I honestly wonder what you do after you get home from work. Because
Homework.
most nights of the week, I have so much other stuff that I have to do. Like I have to get done with work, and then I got to go get the kids, and they got to go here, and then tomorrow night they got to go here, and then the next night they got to go here. Like I couldn't imagine every day I get home at a certain time, and then I'm like, all right, I have nothing to do till I have to go back to work tomorrow.
So that feeling
Other than what I want to do.
that feeling is what a deployment's like. So you can't
What feeling?
like you get like you're done and then you can do whatever you want until it's time to work the next day. Minus the fact that there's anything to do. You can work out.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're lucky, play video games. Like if you have them, if you brought them, or watch movies, and that's it. Like that's all you have available to you, and that's why I love deployments because you have no choice, you have no options. You fucking make it fun. Me personally, I am in school still, so I get home typically, and I'll log on to Canvas and check what's due, do it, blah blah blah. Have dinner going at the same time, hopping back and forth because it's not super hard work at all. Finish dinner, do that until about 7. Play games with Bubbles for an hour and a half. And then either we're doing something, me and you, or I read. And that's it.
What do you read?
Depends. Right now I'm going back into Morningstar. I actually have it over there. So redoing it, and I will say reading it on paper is much better.
See, I like listening to it.
No, and I don't have anything wrong with listening to it, but when I listen to it, I can't just lay there and listen to it. I need to like do something, and then I miss a lot of stuff and have to rewind a lot. So it's just there's a lot going on in the books that I have to actually like listen, read. And if I'm not reading, I'll play games with Tyler. That's my relaxation. And then if I have a lot of stuff to do for homework, then I go back and do homework until I go to bed.
Sweet.
And then, of course, right before bed, I get on TikTok. And that dictates if I have a good night or not. Because if I get sucked in, that's several hours of TikTok. If I don't get sucked in, it's 10 minutes and then I'm done.
Fair enough.
But yeah. And then, of course, I have to get up early because I work out first thing in the morning. So I get to Lackland around 6, work out for an hour and a half, go to the unit, shower, and then I'm ready to go by 8. It's not a bad life, I'll be honest with you, But
it is not.
Because I know your schedule is kind of fucking bananas. So when you are able to play games, it's typically I'll push a homework assignment to the next day so I can play games with you.
Shouldn't do that.
I mean, it's fine. I'm ahead. I'm never behind on homework. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I also don't have a 4.0. It's definitely in the 3s. Could be better.
The older I get, the more and more I realize that I'm not very smart. You start listening to more people that are smart, and you're like, yeah.
Are they smart, though?
They are.
Or do they just convince you they're smart?
No. Nope, I know the difference. I'm smart enough to know the difference now.
Okay. That's fair. Oh my god. We're about to see a rare occurrence. It's like seeing fucking the Loch Ness Monster. Egg's gonna be in a dress.
Oh. Best friends are going to be at the wedding?
Oh, she's the maid of honor.
What?
You heard me right.
Why? I just lost a lot of respect for your sister.